All right, I'm Nick. Today we're going to take a few minutes and we are going to talk about two compact pistols, okay? The first is the Glock 19 Gen 5, which is a staple, okay? Whether it's a Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, the Glock 19 is a staple of really American concealed carry. Period. End of story. It doesn't matter what your feelings are about it. It is the most popular selling handgun of all time for a reason. The second pistol is a Smith & Wesson M2.0 Compact. This is the 3.6-inch barreled version. They are both awesome. Them both being awesome doesn't mean they're both for you. One is probably better than the other for various reasons depending on who you are. And one of those things is just keeping the weapon in your ecosystem, okay? So let me know down below. The best way that you guys can help the channel is simply subscribe and leave a comment, or don't subscribe and just leave a comment anyways, because that helps YouTube tell other people that, hey, this video might not be terrible, or maybe it's useful to someone else, okay? So let me know, Glock, Smith & Wesson, maybe SIG, put your thoughts below. So let's talk about compact pistol. Compact pistol is typically designed based on the grip of the gun being 15 rounds. Now that's changed a lot over the years, but that's how it was defined originally. That is what it was set up for. Glock will say that this mag is flush fitting, though clearly it does not fit flushly. Most humans, adult beings, can fit a hand on this compact grip, okay? So you don't need a full-size grip if you don't use it anyways. And as you can see here, my pinky fits there perfectly. No big deal. Same thing with this. This is the Smith & Wesson. I get a perfect grip on there. Everything is wonderful. That's lovely. So a compact grip. The best thing about a compact pistol, in my opinion, is it will take magazines that are bigger. So with a 15-round magazine that comes with a Glock 19 or the Smith & Wesson, you can also put a full-size magazine in there. So say you have a 17-round magazine that comes with the full-size M&P. Well, guess what? It fits. Yeah, it's a little bit long, but who cares? You can put that magazine in this gun if you needed to. So compatibility and the ability just to pick up any magazine and shove it in a compact gun is awesome. So same thing with this. This is a 23-round magazine. Bam, fits in there perfect. Might look stupid. Who cares? Now you got 23 rounds. Now the reason Glock is pretty much king and everybody compares everything to Glock is because you can go 15, 17, whatever they got, bam, 30. That's right. Now we just put 30 rounds in that bad boy. That is awesome. I mentioned a long time ago in a video that a Glock 19 is a pistol that I simply keep on hand. It lives in a Glock bag with Glock magazines. That RMR stays on there. There's a light on there or in the bag just in case. There's a holster. It doesn't leave the house. It stays here just in case anything bad in the world happens, because the statement "it takes Glock's mags" is a real thing, okay? There are Glock magazines everywhere all through the country. And honestly, as Americans, the government should probably just issue people Glock 19s. It would keep everyone safer, but that's a whole different topic, okay? So we're just going to talk about how they shoot. They're both great shooting pistols. I haven't shot this gun in a while, and guess what? It's going to go bang every single time. It does have an RMR on top. It is a 6 MOA dot. It's hard not to like it. The Glock 19 is a super soft shooting pistol for what it is. And there's a reason that there's probably, 6 to 7 major companies that have Glock 19 clones. Just buy a Glock 19. Now, let's talk about this Smith & Wesson. This is a fantastic pistol. I'm a huge fan. This one did come with the safety. This one does come with iron suppressor height sights. This one has aftermarket iron suppressor height sights. And you need an optics plate to put that RMR on there. This one has an optics plate and it comes with plastic adapters or optic plates to install. Now, I've shot this on the channel with the dot before. It's just not on there right now. Also a fantastic shooting pistol If you really wanted to get super nitpicky about it, the Glock 19 may shoot a little bit softer. Just a little bit. It's really not that important. I do love this gun. I think that if you really wanted to get nitpicky about the triggers, that the trigger may be a little bit better as in a firm wall, but not really. You don't actually notice it when you're shooting. Now, as far as weapon systems goes, I'm a big fan of the full size. I prefer the M&P metal to a Glock 17. That's just a personal preference. But if you're going to have M&P metal, you can have one of these, like a full-size pistol. You can have the compact, and then the full-size magazines fit in this, and you just have a lot of compatibility, okay? So you should have a compact gun. That's just a personal opinion, because you could put that 17-round mag in there, drop the slide. Is this a better value? Maybe so, because it does come with better sights. Optics plates are included. That stuff matters to a lot of people. And I've said it before, I may very well be a Smith & Wesson fanboy. That's probably not going to change, okay? So I brought out more mags for the Smith & Wesson than I did for the Glock. But let's just put this, the whole stick in there and shoot it. There's no way you can question the reliability of a Glock 19, okay? It just can't be done. And the reality of there's a huge chance that every one of your neighbors has owned a Glock 19 at some point in their life. That's just a huge thing. Now, Smith & Wesson is popular, but it's nowhere near as popular as something like that. It's just not. The Glock 19 is king for a reason. It's just king, okay? And I wanted to come out here. It is Saturday, college football day. I wanted to spend some time shooting. These are two guns that I think are both great choices for whether it's concealed carry or just an everyday carry or home defense. These are great pistols. You can shoot them well. Oh, I missed the last one. That's terrible. I want to know your guys' thoughts, though. I keep both of these on hands at all time. One thing I would definitely give the upper hand to, being left-handed on the Glock, is the slide release. I typically just run the gun, but if you are a person who wants to use the slide release and your slide release or slide stop and you're left-handed, the Glock 19 is very, very smooth, whereas the Smith & Wesson, sometimes, especially on the polymer framed version, the metal version, not so much the full size, the polymer version, that thing can be very hard to drop the slide. Just the way it's built, it's not built perfect for it, so sometimes there's a little bit of hiccup, okay? So, random thoughts on compact pistols. They're both great. If you can own both, own both. Owning both is kind of stupid, though. In my mind, pick a weapon system, whether it's all Glock or all Smith & Wesson, and train accordingly with the platforms you have. Going back and forth can get a little bit confusion, more magazines needed, and so on. Plus, Glock 19 magazines are stupid cheap. Go on all day. I do prefer the metal magazines to the plastic magazines, but these things are cheap. Metal magazines aren't really, and you can buy Glock magazines anywhere. Try doing that with these guys. They're just not as common. So, I'm done rambling. Thanks for watching.